All right, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now I know it's been a while, but if you read the title of this video, you might be putting two and two together on what's been taking so long to get a new video out. Well, the big reveal is that I am starting up a business, and you guys might be wondering what that business is. I'm going to tell you in a little bit. But what I've been doing lately is pumping a bunch of time and energy into this business to try to get things rolling and up and going. And I'm going to be going live with this business this month is the goal. So I'm really hoping I can stay on track and get this thing rolling. So what am I doing exactly? Well, what I've been learning and what I've been doing a bunch is 3D modeling and 3D printing. So I've been learning how to 3D model and 3D print, and it works out perfectly for the moto industry because there is many times that I have been working on a bike and I just need that special tool and it just simply doesn't exist. Or if it does exist, it's just a crazy high price and it just doesn't work out. So I have always been one to love to create things. I've always loved to make things. It's always been something I've been very passionate about. And I recently acquired a 3D printer. And I didn't get one for a long time because I wasn't really sure, like, yeah, I can make little figurines and models and stuff. Like, I always thought they were cool, but I never really knew the full potential of them until I got one. So I got a 3D printer and I, made a couple basic things like the little benchies, like everyone makes the boats. I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. Well, then I got into AutoCAD. Now in high school, I took some AutoCAD classes. I was actually drafting and we did a little bit of engineering. We did some architectural engineering and some mechanical engineering. Well, that stuck with me a little bit. So I went ahead and booted up AutoCAD and I designed my first tool and printed it. And I think I showed you guys that in the engine video of the KX250, just that little fork bracket. Well, it didn't work. There's been a lot of revisions. So here is one example. This is a prototype. This one's old, but just an example of the fork bracket I was just talking about a little bit earlier. Well, what the business is gonna be, it's going to be moto specific specialized tools. So what I'm going to be doing is when I'm working on bikes, and I've got a bunch of ideas in my head, like I've said, and I've actually got a bunch of ideas out right now. Like I said, I'm just waiting to release. So what it's going to be is moto-specific specialized tools. Now this is going to branch a little bit wider than that as well, but right now that's what I'm sticking to. So I want to service the moto community as a whole because I myself have noticed a huge hole in the moto industry in need of specialized tools. And a lot of these tools I know they either do exist or just crazy high priced, or they don't exist, and I've got some ideas to solve those problems. So I've been going crazy learning how to 3D model, learn how to 3D print, figuring out the right materials, getting everything dialed in and perfect. So when I finally do launch, this is gonna be real nice. Everything's gonna be nice and solid so we don't have any issues. I've got a couple of these products out right now just for testing currently, and the feedback I've been getting is very valuable feedback. It's a lot. It's something I've never done before, and ever since I've been young, I've always wanted to fire up my own business, and I've done things here and there like side jobs, kind of running my own little shop in this garage here, working on stuff here and there. But I think it's time to really launch and go something official. And I'm super excited about this. It's something I'm extremely passionate about. I love doing this stuff. And it's a lot to learn and it's a lot to take in. But so far, I've absolutely loved the process. So we're not live yet, but we'll be live soon. And you guys might be wondering, what does this mean for the CBB channel? Well, we're not done. We're not even close to done. If anything, this is going to be exploding the CBB channel. We are probably going to be ramping up videos like crazy because one issue that I personally am running into, I do have wonderful sponsors for these builds, and they do help out quite a bit, but these builds do cost quite a bit of money. And I work a job as a technician, and the pay is not too bad, but to be able to afford living and funding these bikes is pretty difficult. So I'm hoping with this business, it'll be something that I could fund the channel with and hopefully grow it to even more because I want to service the moto industry big time. I want to have a part in the moto industry and do cool stuff like this. This is just a really simple design, by the way. This is nothing spectacular, but I've got some other ones out. I'm just not going to show them yet, but this does not mean that the CBB channel is done. We're still going to be going full swing at it. I've just taken a little bit of a break to get this up and running. And it's also a great way if you guys are interested in supporting the channel and you don't really want to make a donation, which I totally understand. But if you want something very useful that's going to directly support the channel, this CBB 3D is what I'm calling the company, will be a perfect way to do that. I want to design moto specific specialized tools for you guys and a little bit more, like I said, and service the moto community and get some really nice, useful products out there. So guys, stay tuned for the launch of CBB 3D. We're going to be going live this month. So I'm super excited for it. I'm really trying to hit that goal of going live this month because I really want to get back to this KX250 build. It's just been sitting right now, but I need to put all my time and energy and focus into this business right now that we're going to be launching soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you guys are excited. I'm extremely excited. Stay tuned. Of course, I'm going to be making a launch video when everything's up. And another thing that I'm wanting to do with this CBB 3D stuff is I kind of want to bring this into the Chase Builds Bikes channel. So besides just doing the bike builds, because sometimes I'm waiting on parts or, videos get kind of drawn out, in between. You guys have noticed that the upload times, aren't super consistent, and I want to get more consistent with that. Well, what I'm kind of thinking about doing is maybe bringing you guys along for this journey. If you're interested, let me know down below, because that would be something that I would think would be really, really cool to kind of bring in and make everything, kind of in one thing, because CBB 3D and CBB, they're going to be, tied together very, very well. I'll be talking about CBB 3D in my CBB videos and everything like that. So if you guys are interested in maybe seeing some behind the scenes stuff of how the business is ran, and you want to learn with me, because I'm learning a whole bunch, there's so much to learn. But I'm confident we're going to do all right, and I think it's going to be really, really fun. So if you guys are interested, once again, in taking the journey with me, I will absolutely grab the camera and take you guys along the journey of the CBB 3D. So let me know down below what you guys think. I think this is going to be absolutely awesome. I've got about 4 or 5 designs right now, and I've been just kind of tweaking and making things work. I guess you could say it's, like I said, a big learning curve. And another thing, if you guys are interested in getting your hands on early on the CBB 3D stuff, go ahead and shoot me a message on Instagram. I'm gonna limit this to 10. So if you guys stuck around to the end of the video, I know you guys are serious about this channel. If you're interested in getting your hands on some CBB 3D stuff early, I'm gonna limit it to 10. Like I said, I will send out 10 items. It depends on what it is. I don't know quite what it is yet, but I'm gonna send those out to 10 of you guys for free. Maybe just cover the shipping and give me your honest review. It'll almost be like a product testing thing. And I think this is something that I'm gonna keep going for a while because getting these products out is one thing, that's not too bad, but getting it out and it's working for a whole bunch of bikes, like a couple designs I have, it's really hard to lock in, because I can base stuff off a 2000 KX250 or a 2001 YZ125, but I don't have an arsenal of dirt bikes in here. So getting these parts to work, getting these tools to work with all these different manufacturers and years of bikes is pretty difficult. So I would be willing to send out free products, just pay the shipping, like I said, to you guys if you're interested in testing them, and just give me your 100% honest feedback. So I'm gonna limit that to 10. So if you guys are interested in getting your hands on some of this early prototype stuff. So with that being said, please message me on Instagram. We're gonna do some product testing first. That's gonna be in the early stages. We're gonna get some stuff locked in. And like I said, I'm hoping I can launch this month. So super excited. And I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's been going on with the channel, because that's where I've been. I've been absolutely obsessed and dedicating almost all my time to this stuff. So you know what? I'm done yapping. Let me show you this thing real quick. Let me show you a little example of what I got here. So one of them is a fork bracket, and I've only got one fork on here because I'm working on something for the forks right now, but you guys can kind of see the concept, right? I know I already showed this, so I'm not giving away too much, but yep, it just kind of holds your moto forks on the wall, because, who knows where to put these things? You just go, boop, take the front plate off, fork comes out, fork goes in. Simple stuff like that, you just can't really find. And it's a problem-solving solution. That's my goal here, is to offer problem-solving solutions for you guys and everyone in the moto community. So yeah, if you guys are interested in getting some of those tools, shoot me a message on Instagram and I will give you a list of what I have, and whatever you're interested in testing, I will go ahead and send out to you guys. And all you gotta do is just give me honest, cold, hard feedback. Don't sugarcoat it. I wanna know exactly what's wrong, because I want these things to be really, really good when they come out. So I don't wanna have any issues. So if you guys are interested in that, like I said, message me on Instagram, that's linked down below. So hope you guys are excited. I'm super excited, and KX250 build progress will resume soon. As soon as this is up and running, I will be full throttle back on that KX250. So thank you guys for being patient and sticking around. Thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next one. I think we'll be launching now. So see you guys.